everybody doing? This another edition of DIY with Jerry's Garage. And some of you who have watched these videos I do know that I don't really sleep at night for some reason, like, you know, I don't know, a normal person, I guess. And I'm going to do something tonight I've always wanted to do, and that's some night mowing. Night mowing is, I believe, going to be the wave of the future. Now, during the day, it's 310 degrees in Florida with about 9 million degrees of humidity. And right now, I actually walked down here from the house where it was comfortable. I'm not sweating. So we're going to do this. The yard, I think we lost a dog in there, so I got to look out for her. But it's pretty overgrown. Some of these weeds down here grow 2 foot overnight. And when I say overnight, I'm not exaggerating. And I haven't done it since the last video where I was cutting the grass. And it's rained. As soon as it rains, boom, they pop up. And now it's just overgrown and, you know, pretty bad. So we are going to do some night mowing. Let's find out how much fun that's going to be. Okay. So, didn't check the air in the tires. 3 of them were low, one was flat, didn't know it. Because didn't look it. Even with my big ass on there. And my dogs, who are apparently Marine Corps dogs, digging, fighting holes in the yard. I got stuck in a hole over there. You may have noticed my wife had to come out and help me while she hit the gas. I pushed and it came out. I tried like 3 different things before I asked the wife. Well, actually, she volunteered, so got that going for us. Anyway, we're having buckets of fun. I'm gonna see if I can finish this without any other mishaps. So off we go. And it's raining. So I don't know how much of this I'm gonna be able to film, uh, but or record, or I don't know. I ain't from Hollywood. I couldn't tell you. But we're going to most definitely, we're going to do something. It will either be good or exceedingly horrible, and well, we'll see. Have a nice day. Anyway, this will be our first pass. When you see me come back around, it'll be our first pass. I may move the camera a few times, to get you all the big time fun. Also, there'll be some instant fast mode through a lot of it, because watching my fat ass cut the grass at night is probably boring. Although for me, it's been exciting, but not in a good way. All right, so we'll be back. Well, that concludes our night mowing. The only reason I don't do any more of the property is in here I got a lot less chance of running over a turtle or running over, you know, even a snake, because out here the snakes are kind of important. They, you know, they kill mice and so forth, otherwise it'd be overrun. Got a lot less chance of, you know, basically getting bit by a snake. But that was, I've never done that before. That was pretty interesting. I enjoyed it, actually, to be truthful. I'm hardly sweating. Plus, it had just rained, so I ain't covered with dust and dirt and every other thing you think of. Getting hit in the eye with little rocks and all that. Can't wear glasses out here at night, but I usually wear sunglasses during the day. The holes, here's my advice. All right. If you have a couple of dogs that sit out on lounge chairs with sunglasses on and a microphone, you know, singing "Welcome Back, My Friends" to the show that never ends, there's only one thing you can do in a situation like that, and that's to drink heavily and often. Don't drive, don't do that, but heavily and often, because I'm gonna tell you, there's 25 holes out here, and some of them are like 2 foot deep. So if you saw me, like, you know, suddenly bounce and look like I was disappearing, which is not an easy thing, by the way, you hear one of them, they're inside. You hear them. That would be Reba, the psycho one. All right, that was a hole. And they're in a certain place, you got to keep turning and getting the angle on the hole. Because a lot of them are about the same width, a little bit wider than the dog is where they're digging. And if I got the cart out, I could probably just go and fill it up with dirt over there somewhere and come back in about 50 times, because it looks like more dirt in that little John Deere cart than there actually is. But it takes about 50 times. I could fill them all in for them to go ahead and dig them all up again. And they're digging for moles. They hear the moles under the ground, and they're digging for them, and it's here annoying me. All right. Anyway, tomorrow I'm supposed to get some parts for my winch in the barn, and I'm making a video on putting it up there for these mowers so I can get to the blades and real easy like. I dropped the solenoid and the switch, and I don't know if the switch doesn't. I don't know if the switch is working, but I got 12.42 volts from the battery, from the battery to the solenoid, but then to the switch or even to the actual winch on the solenoid, I got 0. So the solenoid is no good. It's the old one. I dropped it. Probably something happened. I don't know. But I'm getting a new one tomorrow, so I'm going to finish that one up for this week. Sorry, ain't been on much. There's a reason for it. I don't really want to get into it right now. We have a thing where we get a cup of coffee, apparently, or apparently many cups of coffee. I don't really understand that whole thing exactly, but you know, apparently people give money away and for hard work, and this is not as easy as you would think, I guess. If you like my content, sharing it and liking the channel, and thumbs up and bells and views, and I got a Patreon in the thing, you know, if you feel like doing that. I appreciate everybody who does watch. I really do. It amazes me anytime one person wants to hear anything I got to say. So I thank you for that. Anyway, we will see you, my guess, next time on DIY with Jerry's Garage, where we do all things around the property and probably wrong. And I've been killed 34,000 times, and I don't think I'm at the end. All right, we'll see you later. Have a good night.